out of the bed, I'll put it something, we'll cheat. But you can roll and put it underneath them, remember, we're just gonna do this for time's sake. So let's have this underneath you. And this can be nice, this is all, when the Lipo list, we first got them, this is the only sling that we had. This is also washable, so it is to be laundered between that patient use. If it becomes soiled during their time here, it needs to be put into the laundry, and you get a fresh one.
Is it a green bag too?
That I don't know, but I'm gonna assume it's the green one.
We don't have these.
We, not the bed one, we only have the chair slings.
Sure, okay.
Yeah,
I would, this could be something in particular to use with your larger clients, patients that are especially, having trouble with boosting. Okay, cause if they're over, you know, if they're.
They should be an
Be able to.
SPD.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Wait,
making
my
a
God.
list for Tammy.
And so you can actually use, make sure these are charged up, guys. I learned something yesterday that if this gets pulled, it dismantles. Can't even think of a single reason why this would be used for an emergency pull, but we thought maybe if someone's hair got caught in it or something, I don't know. But we tend to use, I would use 2 of them with this. You guys, with the other sling, you're using just 1 of them. It's not so much about the weight that's being held, it's about distributing these straps, right? So, we're going to, and it should be 1 person operating both. We don't keep them hooked up, but we do keep the sling underneath them in that situation in the ICU. Okay, so this kind of comes over, and you can kind of spread out here. And with this, you can actually help to lower it down. And I would probably use these bottom ones here. These here. Okay. Cautious here, I'm gonna put it in the face.
And for the chewy ones, we had somebody forgetting to share just.
Oh my gosh, no one know about.
Leave them
I never
under,
knew
it's
that.
not
Maybe
near-
try to get her
on
off
your
the
upper
cart and
chair.
back into the chair.
You wanna just be careful that it's not
Oh my
causing
God.
this
That would've
under
been-
the, I
that
can leave
would've
it
been
there,
like
but
heaven.
remember, it doesn't have to be completely underneath their bottom.
But the problem was this, it
You
was
get it back on.
a larger patient,
Right.
and so even if we did leave it underneath them in the chair, they would, we tried every, like, backwards position possible and wedges possible, but they would slide down. What is like the best position to like try to reposition to get this underneath when they're up in the chair, like if it's like slid down or you're taking out from underneath?
We'll talk about that when we get to that, but it
Okay.
basically, remember, it does not have to be all the way underneath them to use.
Okay.
So when you're using that chair sling, it does not have to be under their bottom to use. It literally needs to be to their butt crack and underneath their legs. It's not have to be under the bottom at all.
Okay.
It's just designed to even toilet them. So you can actually put them right under a commode and be able to have them toilet with that sling on.
We're just all worried about like having like drop and fall, right?
Well, it's gotta be under their legs.
Yeah.
So if it's under their legs, then you can drop and fall, but if it's behind their back and crisscross between their legs. Now, as opposed to the Arjo, don't get confused, the Arjo Maxi Move you do not cross. So with this style, they want you crossing, but with the Arjo Maxi Move, there's no crossing of the legs with those straps, but we'll get to that, okay? So with this, you don't have to raise them up high, right? But if she was down, I could raise this up. Here we go, we're gonna raise you up. Cautious. Okay, so we're avoiding some of that friction. And now we can actually have it where we are, you know, sliding back and forth, just watching your head. We can actually give her a boost, where we are giving that boost up here and holding that in place and then lowering back down.
That would have been heaven to get her to the cart to go to
Yes.
surgery. You know, how hard it is to move a 300-pound patient over from
Yes,
a
I do.
berry bed to a cart.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah.
It was
Now do you guys have, I heard something,
Amazing.
somebody said that they have,
visceral.
so anyway, this is the Lyco feature for this, okay, and they're taking this off. We do have these stay underneath the patient. If they get soiled, they are not to be thrown away. They are actually to be laundered. And that is this full body sling.